Hi everyone, welcome to BumblebeeCrafts. Hope you're all doing well. My little cat Takana is just to the side. Oh, here she comes to the side of me. Now she's on my work. Come on, sweetheart. I give you a towel here to sit on. Please stay on there, sweetheart. So mummy can craft. She's a good girl. So hello and welcome from me and my cat Takana. Ah, bless her. So today we're carrying on with our series Vintage Books into Journaling Fodder, but the last 7 episodes we've been building up a nice big stash of made pockets, tags, journaling cards, even some pages there. But I wasn't decorating them, I was literally just making the basis, the base of these different ideas. So today what I want to do is have a bit of a play. I've got my sewing machine to the side of me if I want to do some sewing. I've got labels, butterflies, my inks, all sorts of things, and I've already made a start. I've just done this little pocket here that we'd pre-made, and I've decorated it up with some butterflies, a little tag on there, and just some lace. These ones were a couple of journaling cards. I've just added some butterflies, bees on that one, and then I've just added a little tab with some stitching on there. And then these tags I've just decorated up with a bit of stitching and some labels, a nice word on that one. So they're what we've already made. Can I just put them there, sweetheart? Yeah, you can have a look and sniff of them. And I've got some more ideas here. Let's just get rid of the cat hair. We do not want the cat hair on things, do we, little one? So I thought that some butterflies, I was looking for some butterflies like these ones to go on here, but I don't have any pink ones, and I remembered I have a punch, so I just grabbed a scrap of card and just cut those out, and I thought they would be really nice on here. Now this, yeah, this is backed on card, so I'm thinking of doing like I did with the other ones, just reinforcing the whole. So let me just have a look and see if I've got anything in here. This is my little punch box of all sorts of things in here. I'm going to settle on the towel now, sweetheart. There's a pink one there. Do I have another pink one? Oh, do I have a couple of those? I bet I don't have a couple that are dots. Do I? Yes, I do. Would they be too big? Yeah, they might be a bit too big. Okay, aha, that's what I was looking for. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. So I'm just having a little craft along in today's session, nothing too new or anything like that. Just wanted to get some of these done and decorated up. Okay, I haven't got another one of these 2 pinks, so what I'm going to do is just punch. Oh, I've just realised there's some birds on the side. Oh, maybe that would look nice. Okay, I don't want to cut those now. Now that I've seen there's some birds on that side. Typical, isn't it? There's a bit of card. We will use this and we will get a couple of circles out of that. There we go. That saves me having to search for any other card, doesn't it? Let me get a second, oops, a second one out of here. Just, there we go. So that's going to reinforce. Okay. So I'm not going to actually ink these butterflies at all. I'm just going to plop them on here just so that they really do stand out. And this is just a punch. It's an X-Cut brand punch. So you're going to go down there. And I'm just going to weight that down. So yeah, I was looking and thinking, oh, what, I mean, I've got lots of ideas for projects. I want to do some little paper bags with some of the pages. I want to also do some little trifolds and things like that. So I've got lots of ideas of makes to come. But I was looking at my stash thinking there's a lot of ephemera there, but nothing finished. And I've kind of neglected my word for the year. I don't know if you guys remember, if you're subscribers and have been with me since the beginning of the year. I chose a word for the year, and my word for this year was, well, there was two. There was finish it, because I do I'm very slack at finishing things. I get so excited and carried away with the initial project, you know, devote almost 200% of my time to it, and then something else sparks my creativity and I forget to finish the project. So yeah, I want to finish things up today. So while that's drying, I'm just going to pull this one in and have a little look and see what we want. Now it's nice space down here, so I'm thinking some of the vertical words would be nice. So I've just got my pack of words here. I'm just going to have a little thumb through and see what we've got. Those don't really match, in all honesty. I need to look for some different vintage vertical words. What about cherish? It's just black and white though. I wanted something with a bit more colour. Maybe we just need to use some of the little words. Let's have a little look and see what we've got on some of the little words. What's on here? What have we got here? Forget, enjoy. What's on this one? Love your life, live your life. We could perhaps utilize that because we could cut that in half so you could have love your life and then live your life down the bottom. There we go. Oops, knocking my ink. It's because it's to this side of me because of the cat, so I'm a bit awkward on things. Let's just cut this out. I'm off camera, but I'm cutting out my little word here. There we go. That's the one we want. Let's put this back up here and we can come back in. I'm just going to check actually. Yeah, if I move the board up to there, then I know I'm definitely got to keep to the board to be in camera. It feels like autumn. These last couple of days it's been really autumnal weather out there, quite cool as well. So yeah, I'm guessing our summer this year is going to be a really cold one. So yeah, I was just thinking of maybe something like that. And then maybe a butterfly or something. What colour butterfly do we want? We've got, these are my mini colour ones from Tracy Fox. I'm looking at these blues actually. I'm thinking, no, okay, maybe that blue is a bit better blue for yeah, I'm going to go with that one. And I think I'm going to do the same. Just check that it's on. Yeah, it feels like it's on card. So I'm just going to punch myself out a couple of little circles for this one. I'm using the circles more because the little, where are they? Excuse me, Pussycat. These are a lot deeper than some of the Memory Keeper ones because these are Draper make. so I need to reinforce the hole. So yeah, I think I'm liking that. So let's put those together, leave that there. These should have dried enough now. Yeah, that's dried on there. Yeah, that looks really nice. It's subtle, but I like it. I don't even think I want to put anything else. I think I'm just going to do that and have lots of little lace coming off of the top. So let's do our little circle at the top. Aim to try and get that centered. And I'm hoping that there'll be enough light that when I put this one on this side, if I hold it up, I can just see a shadow to try and get it central. I can try. There we go. We'll leave that on top of there. Okay, let's bring this little tag back in. So I do want to give these a bit of an ink. I'm surprised she's staying for as long as she has. Mind you, she does struggle to jump down from here, and she couldn't jump up. I had to pick her up and put her on here because she was asking to come up here. So I picked her up, and she wouldn't settle because of her the start of her arthritis. I thought, oh, I'll just grab a towel and she can sleep on that while I'm crafting to the side of me. But she's leaving hairs everywhere. Little mess, aren't you? Hey, you don't mind. You just like being close to your mama, don't you? Hey, like being close to your cat mum. Okay, so that's going to go there. Up there. Okay. What I think I might do is put this one on first, and then I can gauge how far down I want the first wording on here. That kind of looks central. Okay, so I'm going to have you somewhere there. Might sew around this as well before I put one of the actual eyelets in it. In fact, that one would look nice with some sewing around it too. That's what I did with the other ones. I got all these little bits on first, and then did my sewing before I then went back and put the brads in. Are they brads? Eyelets, not brads. What am I like? So that's going to go there. And then our last little word. Alright, sweetheart. If you want to get down, I'll pop you down and you can go in your bed. Right, let's do this one, and then I will need to weight these down because they're slightly shiny cards, so they don't adhere straight away. Okay, and I just see to line that up. Okay, so that one should be done. Let's line these up like so. Yeah, that one's done. So I think I'm going to sew around this. The sewing machine's not completely set up and I don't want to use it while she's on there, so I'm just going to put that to the side of me, and then I'll do some sewing off camera. Okay, let's bring in a couple of pockets. I've got, where are we? Oh, I was going to say I thought there was a number on this one. I thought with this one that some lace and a couple of these little butterflies, I just need to re-go round them. My scan and cut on the original batch, I now know how to kind of fix this. There we go. I think I'm going to take the antenna off of these as well because they're they've misshapen when they've been cutting them. So I'm probably off camera, but all I'm doing is just going around the little butterfly. There we go. Pop that in my bin over there. So we want a little bit of an ink around this. Actually looks like I haven't inked around the pocket either, have I? So we'll do that as well. So yeah, it's just a nice slow crafting today. I thought I'd get some of these done and decorated. So it's just the butterflies, and if I move that there, I'll show you this is how I like to do my butterflies with a brush, because it puts less on and an even coating all the way around, just to take off any white. Hi, sweetheart. Do you want to jump down? I think she might want to jump down. Do you? You've not settled properly, have you? You've not curled yourself round. You're what in cat terms is known as loafing, aren't you? Where they just sit in a little, like a loaf. Hey, sweet little girl. I think she thought I was going to let her on my lap, which if I'm just crafting here for me, then I don't mind, but without the when I'm filming, obviously I need to sit further into the table, and I can't really sit with my legs like this to the side. I'd be, yeah, very awkward. So actually, while I'm waiting for that to come down, let's just wedge that in there somewhere. I'm going to pop her down because she really doesn't like the smell of Fabri-Tac glue. Come on, my little sweetheart, say goodbye to everybody. There's a good girl. You go in your bed. That's it. Good girl. That's what she wanted. I thought she did. Right, let's move the towel. She's not sitting on that. I can have a bit more space. I don't mind her on my desk at all when she wants to come and say hello, but yeah, I've got a bit more space now. So let's pop the lace on the bottom of this pocket. Like so. I never know which way is the right way. Sometimes this lace, this is the just bought from Hobbycraft. Yeah, and sometimes you just do not know. There, I think that looks nice. And I wanted a little label on the top up here. Yeah, I pre-decided on some of the ephemera to decorate these up because I can be quite indecisive. Any of you guys know me, that I do struggle sometimes to make a decision as to what I want to put on it. So I thought by getting some bits out already first that I wouldn't be so indecisive on camera. That's just up in that little corner. And then we want the butterflies. Where are we going to put them? Yeah, I was definitely thinking I want that just over the label, and then, yeah, like that, I think. So, okay, and you're going to go there. Okay, so that's that little pocket done. Let's put our weights on. There we go, that's way to the side of me. So that is now ready to be sewn around, and then we'll put the eyelet in, so I'll leave that to the side here. So the other pocket that I had kind of prepped out was this one, very simple. It hasn't even got any flaps to it, so we'd just do that. So I'm just wondering, do I stitch around this? Maybe if I put everything on, then I could stitch all around it. So let's do everything first. So get my ink back out because I want to ink up this bit of, I just needed something to ground the bee that was going on here, and then I just thought I'd use the same scrap card to go on here and mount the little word. There we go. So let's grab my little bee. Yeah, you're less likely, something like this, these little bits, you're less likely to damage them and curl them up by using a brush. If you were to do this with one of the sponges, these little bits would all curl up. So my go-to is to use the brush. I didn't when I was doing the fairy one because I haven't got enough brushes for all the new oxides that I've got. So I'm going to have to save up and get some more of my blending brushes, and then I can have one for like purples and pinks, that sort of colours. Okay, so that's going to go on there. I'll put this one on the other side. Just somewhere here. Little word. And then our lovely big bee. I was thinking I wanted to use some birds on these, but some of the birds all seem to be a bit too big, so they might have to be used to decorate up on the pages. Yeah, that's how I wanted that one. So let's bring in my weights. There we go, just to weight that down. This one's dried, lovely. Yeah, that one's really nice, and we've got flaps with this one anyway, so we'd stick that down so you'd get a really nice big pocket. You get the whole size there. So that's another one done. Yeah, I'm not going to sew around that one. So let's have a look at this little tag and just check my time. Oh, we're not doing too bad at all. Okay. So I'm just wondering, I've got these that got cut off from the other tag, and I just wondered if maybe something like that would decorate that edge. Maybe not. Let's have a little look and see if any of these birds, I've got a feeling they are just all too big. These bluebirds that are here, even that's too big. Yeah, too big. I don't know what else I've got in here. That's flowers. There's some birds in here. not feeling the birds, in all honesty, unless, oh, there's those, but yeah, no, I'm not feeling the birds. I don't know what it is. I think whenever I think of flowers, I always just want to put butterflies everywhere. So let's grab in our lovely butterflies here and see. Just wonder whether we pull in some of the purpley ones. Like that. Yeah, I quite like that actually. It's quite nice. I do think I want something along there. So let's have a look in our labels. Where are we? These are field notes ones. Maybe I could use that. Maybe. Yeah, actually I think that would work. Alright, to the edge there. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh dear, excuse me. Oh, some dust or something has set me off. Okay, so what do we want? I'm just checking what we're on, and we're only on coffee dye paper, so it's not really thick enough to take a oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. Yeah, I think it's gone. Apologies for that. Actually, I think I don't want that. I want a pastel one. My little pastel labels here. Oops. I'm just thinking that something like that. Yeah, that looks much better. Or that's slightly smaller. Yeah, that's better. That's smaller. Do we have any numbers or anything in these? Let's have a little look. Yeah, I like that one up the top there. There we go. I might leave the pastel ones out there. Just excuse me, I need to blow my nose. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I think I'll do is, if I've got, there's my bucket of material, I want a little tab on here. Do you know, that might actually work. I'm not sure though. Actually, not sure. No, really want something that's all purple, unless I just use a bit of that. Yeah, I might just use a bit of that. Have I got any other little scraps of it? Oh, there's a bit of blue. What do we think? A bit of blue. Actually, the plain blue, I think. Oh, that place that is going to work. Okay, so let's pop that back over there. Now, I need to adjust these butterflies, unfortunately, because my scan and cut machine did not do a very good job. There we go. So I need to do very similar to that with this one. There we go. Alright, a touch of ink on these little labels. Like so. Actually, it's that way around. And then our little butterflies. So let's stick this down. Right on the edge with that one. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I am just going to do some glue in the middle of this, like so, and then the wings can puff up. Like so. I will still weight it down. And that is going to go there. And then we want a little tab on the top. So let's weight this down. Like so, because this one should be finished and dried. So we just need to put a bit of Fabri-Tac glue on the bottom. Just grab a tissue and clean that nozzle. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of glue. And then which way around? This way around. We'll just put you on here. And that one I do think I am going to stitch around this one. So that can go here on the sewing machine. Okay, so we do want a little tab on the top here. Actually, I only think we want it probably like there. Go back in the bucket. We'll have that to go on the top there. Okay, so these were the other pockets that I pulled out that when we made them I did kind of do a little bit of decorating in that I used the labels that were on the page with the picture to decorate these, but I just think they might need a little something else. Now I've got these. Oops, everything's going to come crashing down if I'm not careful. I've got this tray which is from My Porch Prints, and that is her woodland fussy cut. So I just wondered if there was something in here that we could, oops, we could use. How about that? Jumping. Oh, I like that on there, the hair leaping through. Oh, what about a little hedgehog down on there? Or we could have the little hedgehog in the middle there. Yeah, I'm going to put the little hedgehog there as well. I haven't used much from these. I tend to do woodland journals in autumn because that's when I love my, I love autumn and it just springs of woodland. But you get woodlands in the summer, of course, you know, woodlands are woodland. But I tend to always do woodland theme as autumn. I don't know why. I'm silly really. But yeah, I think that's all that needs. And that one's heathland and moorland. So that one might be nice with some moths or something. I don't know if there's any moths in any of the kits that we've got. Right, okay, let's bring in this and we'll go around our little hog. Our little hedgehog in the garden has been about. We saw him probably probably a couple of weeks ago now, actually out really early evening. It was quite small, but for this time of year that's absolutely fine. And he was scurrying around under my pots. He was heading towards the hostas, and there he stayed round where the hostas are, in pots up against the back door. It's there's a little corner where basically it doesn't get any sun because the garden faces north, so the hostas do well there, but obviously any of you that are gardeners will know that if you have hostas you have loads of slugs. And yeah, little hog was out there having a feast, which is good because he's doing his job, eating them all so that he don't eat the leaves of my hosta. But I haven't seen him since, but we have seen evidence. He leaves his little poop everywhere. Don't you, little Mr. Hog? Or Mrs. There we go. And then we're going to have the leaping hare. Oh, I'm really glad I remembered I had these. It's making me want to make a forest journal next. Just done the big fairy journal. Now I want to yeah, I think that's lovely. I'm not going to bother with any lace or anything because I don't know if that would have lace on the journal that I'm putting it on. So let's weight this down. There we go. And then we can come back and finish this little tag. Okay, there is another one done, and again I think a bit of sewing around that, it's going to look really nice. And the wings can just, I didn't do them with the knife because I don't want them with my ruler to bend them completely up, because I just want a little hint that they're fluttering. So that can go on that pile. So what do we want here? Some moths. Let's have a look and see if we've got some moths. Okay, Tracy Fox to the rescue with her lovely ephemera packs. This is flowers, bugs and butterflies. So there is most definitely going to be some moths in here. We could always have, that's a bit big, that dragonfly. Do we have anything smaller? There's a little small moth there, look. What else have we got? I think we're getting bigger as we're going down. Yeah, little ladybird. Yeah, they're getting a bit bigger as we're going down, and I don't want them to be that big. We'd always have a little bug like that. I liked the dragonfly, but I think that was too big. And the rest of them in this pot are getting bigger and bigger. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, there. We should have put that next to the hedgehog. He'd have eaten that. There's some in neutral, but I think I want colour. I don't think I want this plain one. Okay, let's have a play around. Do you know, I think I might just put that on there. And that, if we had it that way. No, it does want to go across there. I'm thinking just that now, actually. See, this is what happens if I don't just choose ahead. I'm so indecisive. Let's just decide. Let's just put that on. And then I think that's all that needs to finish that off. Okay. Let's bring in, before I second guess myself, let's ink up the dragonfly. There we go. Inked up. I'm just wondering if I make the wings. I might do that. Let's get my ruler. This is what I meant by what I tend to do, is I will just do this with it. Come on, I haven't got very long nails. I'm struggling, like so. And then that bit I know is what I glue down. So let's do that. Oops. Okay, so we were going to have you about there. Yeah, something like that. I think that's nice. And again, I'm not going to put lace on it because I'm not sure which journal it goes in, whether it would want lace along the bottom. Some do, some, like this one, I just knew lace, and whatever journal I put this into would have lace in it. So this one, again, I think I want a nice butterfly there, maybe one of the nice blue ones again. Now, do we go for this colour blue? Maybe one like that. That's not, yeah, not quite so big. I like that one. Do we want any lace? No, I don't think we do. I think I'm just going to go for this little butterfly. So, not actually too much white on it, so there should be enough on there. And I think that's all this one needs, actually. It's just this little butterfly. But I am going to do its wings. So I'm just using where the antennae are as my guide to doing my little wings. Okay. And you were going to go about there. There we go. So let's pop you down. This one's dry. I like that. That's nice. So yeah, that's all that one does. That's finished. Let's have a look at the one that's still under the weights. My woodland one. Oh, I do love that. I do love that one. Okay, so how are we doing for time? 44 minutes. So I think I'll end the video here. A slightly shorter one. Let's just recap. So these were the ones that I'd made beforehand. Let's hold them up to the camera. We've got that one. Then we've got our two little journaling cards. Then we've decorated up our little pocket. I love that. Love that one. With the little dragonfly on that one. This one's got some lace and some butterflies. This one I did beforehand. It's quite neutral because of the black and white background, but I like that. Then these are at the side of me here waiting to be sewn around. It's a tag. A lovely pocket with the bee on, and a couple of tags that once they've been sewn round will have eyelets put in them, and some ribbon. And then this one that we've just done with the little butterfly. So there we go, that's me just having a little craft, having a play, decorating up the ephemera, so kind of moving it from the unfinished box to my finished box. So I hope this inspires you. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and or you've just enjoyed crafting along with me, listening to me in the background rabbit on. So yeah, thanks for watching. Happy crafting everybody, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.